Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Welcome in. Oh, hi, Alicia. I didn't see it. I guess it was delayed. You're watching it on the other one, right? So hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Tonight we're missing a few of our crew, but we are so happy. I started to say special guest, which that's how I posted it on social media, but she's really family. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I always forget which side. So thank you for joining us again, Abby.
Of course. Thank you for having me again.
Of course. And I think everybody in the chat knows everyone so far.
Yes.
But as we see more people coming in, we can do an introduction, I guess. I see there are 4 people watching.
Which is probably us.
Oh, no, there's Damon.
No, I didn't send the link to my mother yet. So
okay. Well, get Elise in here.
Yeah, we need her. Well, I hope everyone is having a good weekend so far. I'm thrown off because Damon had off Friday. And so I'm like, what day is it now? So...
But it's a holiday weekend, right? Yeah. So, yeah.
I hope everyone is being safe this weekend. And if anyone has, like any plans this weekend, let me know what they are or let us know.
It's Damon. Hi, Damon.
Hi, Damon.
Hello.
Open the door. Hello.
My nephew started his first day of work ever today. He started at the local IHOP. So
nice.
I'm pretty excited. And
awesome.
So that's what's going on this weekend. We're so excited for him.
That is awesome. So all the Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity and all the hash browns on the house. Like,
and they have IHOppy hour. So from like 2 o'clock on, you can get like $2 entrees and $3, and it's fantastic.
Wow.
Hello.
Hi, Janice.
Oh gosh. Thanks.
Uh-oh.
I lifted the cup up and the lid wasn't on, and I almost dumped water everywhere. So I was like, let me put that cap on.
That's not good.
Oh, goodness.
Well, today is a continuance, like part 2 of our book chat last time. Hey, girl. So glad you could come.
Oh, hi, Mama Mouse.
And we're just excited to get back together. We wanted to talk all night that night, and I was having technical difficulties, so we had to do a part 2. So, but to keep it light and breezy, so feel free to chat in the comments and let us know what you're reading. Feel free to answer any questions here. We're just kind of answer a few, but kind of freestyle and just do our own thing. So we may completely go off the tracks like we did before.
Yeah. You never know.
I mean,
it's an adventure.
Exactly.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah. Okay, so we do have a few more here. I don't know if Mama Mouse knows all of you or not. So if you guys want to do introductions, you can. I will let Abby start since she is our newest family member.
Hi, I'm Abby. I am half of the Disney Sisters. I have this channel with my sister Hope, and we post all sorts of Disney things, unboxings, vlogs, because we're local to the Disney World parks. So right now we're not going as much because Hope just had a major surgery, but yeah, we actually do have some dates coming very soon because we may or may not have gotten a pass holder exclusive to see the new Remy ride. So that's a little upcoming spoiler or something that'll be coming soon. So
yeah. You can't say that in front of Heather. I mean,
I know,
saw her face, right?
I know. We'll film the whole thing just for you. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
All right.
That's me.
Well,
I guess. Well, we're happy to have you again, and like, it's a permanent home if you want to come back anytime.
Thanks.
You can stay in the chat, and we'll just like.
I'm in the Instagram chat, so I'm basically part of the group.
You are
now.
Official.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I will go next.
Yeah.
It's We'll do that. My name is Allie. My channel is Cinder Allie Loves Disney. I would say probably 95 to 98% of my content is Disney related, but I do have on occasion some things that are not. I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more of kind of lifestyle stuff. I did a day in the life vlog of working from home, and but most everything I do is Disney. I do a lot of different tags and some box swaps and all that fun stuff that we do. Now that things are hopefully going again, there'll hopefully be some travel in the future, and I'll get to do real kind of vlogs and stuff again. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well.
Awesome. That's great. We're excited about that for sure. What?
Oh, Leslie got in for Ratatouille.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry, Heather. I feel like I'm cheating you. I'm seeing it.
Everybody's going to see Remy except me. It's okay. I'll see him soon enough.
Yes.
And at least it's people who love it, you know, who appreciate what they're getting on. So that's
exactly
awesome. So I'll introduce myself, everybody. Yep. My name is Nina, and my channel is Wrestling with Disney, and that's because wrestling and Disney are two things I talk about on my channel. But once I discovered BookTube existed, I was like, I can't not. I have to. Mm-hmm. So I've been incorporating books more into the channel. So you get a mixed bag of stuff on my channel. The Nerdy Narrative is one of the BookTube channels I started following when I got the bug, and she is a Disney fan. You'll notice some great Disney tattoos and shirts all the time on her channel. So if you're looking for some BookTube exclusive stuff, I would check her out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, she's very inspirational, and like because she loves books and Disney,
yeah,
I gravitated toward her. Like, I don't read, what is that, manga, whatever that is. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm not into that, and I'm not a huge fantasy person, which we all know this. I'm more the thriller girl, but she's just so passionate about everything that she speaks about. I'm like, oh, really? Maybe I would read that. And I'm like, I know I would not, but like she makes you want to read it because she's just so passionate and so wonderful. And I do love her channel. So thank you for stopping by here.
It sounds like she has a really great way of describing the storyline and enticing you to want to get and read it. So
yeah,
and I'm not good at the books.
Yeah, I'm like, what did I read?
So I think that the same goes for when I'm watching Disney YouTubers. It's the passion that's always my favorite. I mean, like when opening mystery pins was first coming, it was the passion and the thrill of like, am I getting a duplicate? You know, so I love that. Passion
exactly.
For the channel.
Nice.
I think everybody here knows me. Pretty sure everyone does. So hello.
If you don't, you should.
Someone that just watch this in the future may not know you. So let's go.
There was someone named Damon in the chat asking who the lady was in the top. Said he wanted to get to know her.
Well, Damon, I'm very sorry, but I'm currently married. My husband is 6'1", and he will hurt you. I'm just kidding. For anyone who doesn't know, that is my husband. We're just being silly. So,
and the description was true.
But I am the Disney housewife. My name's Heather, and I have just kind of morphed into doing things that I feel like doing. I don't want to keep myself in a box all the time because, throughout life, things change, and he's laughing now.
I know, I see that.
But throughout life, you change and your interests change. So, I may be like sucked into Disney, like right after a trip or something. And then like, okay, now this is more important. My books are more important. It just kind of, it's a roller coaster. So, a little bit of everything is what you're going to get with me. And so I feel like people who are committed to knowing who you are not going to care about those changes. They're tuning in to see you and to communicate with you. So I'm just really blessed for the people who do show up. So thank you.
I think, sometimes I wonder how you guys relate, but like Disney, for me, wrestling, books, these things are always in my life, but different levels at different times,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. There's always going to be something that may take priority or precedence over the other, but they're
Right.
always still there.
Right.
Yeah. I apologize for looking down. I'm trying to put everyone's channel links in the chat, so I apologize. But if you're not subscribed to everyone, you should. You should.
Yes, we do have Abby's link for the Disney Sisters in the chat already. So if you have not checked out the Disney Sisters, you definitely need to, because they are both the sweetest women on the planet.
They are.
Oh, hi, Sherry, Surfer Girls.
Yeah. Yay. It's good to see you. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. You're so sweet. I love you too. I hope you know that. So I will get this going really quickly. If anyone wants to share the most current book or a book they are currently reading. Wait.
We're all like, what did I just finish reading?
Sorry, I'm trying to respond to chat. I'm distracted.
Well, I can tell you, I am currently listening to on audio Study in Scarlet, the first Sherlock Holmes story, which I've never done. But our brother decided he wanted to read through Sherlock Holmes and invited me to join him. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. So, yeah, so it's interesting. It's interesting.
All right.
It will be interesting to hear your takes on, like, both of you having that conversation.
Yeah, you know? It's really interesting to chat with him about it. So
that would be really cool.
That might actually make a good live stream if he were interested in wanting
I can convince him. We'll see.
Just to see the differences of your opinions and thoughts behind that. So yeah.
We're petitioning now. The Disney brother needs to.
The sister and brother battle.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'll go. The book that I'm reading right now is called Red Mist. It is by Patricia Cornwell. And I just finished Port Mortuary, which was the book prior. So this is actually the continuation of the story into the next book, which I love that. I love sequels and continuations and same characters that return and all that kind of thing. So.
Nice.
Oh, Janice finished 1 and 2 of the Haunted Mansion series.
Yeah, is that? I don't know that one. Is that?
I haven't.
Official, Disney book?
Yeah, they're official Disney. Yeah, they're official Disney ones. There's, I think, 4 of them. They're like short story collections of
nice seasonal gifts.
Yeah, the history of some of the ghosts. I think I tried to read the first one, and then it was too scary, and I put it down. So. I might go back and try them again, but I was like, not for me.
What? Wait, it is Disney based?
Yeah.
And it was that scary? Wow, that's
concerning. Well, I mean, it was just I think it was just that particular story was too much for me. Okay. So I think if I were to skip ahead, it might have been okay, but
okay. Oh, okay. And there's 4 in the series, she says.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really cool.
They've got gorgeous covers. They're like foil, and so they like shimmer, and it's really pretty.
But... That's what I was getting ready to ask, if they were the ones that had like the pops of color on that were shimmery. So that's awesome. I didn't know they were supposed to be like scarier, but I mean, it is a Haunted Mansion.
Right.
And Disney is pushing the envelope a little bit here and there. So
I mean, even when you go on the ride and you're in the stretching room, I mean, for little kids, that could be scary. I mean, my niece screamed so much, we couldn't even take her on the ride from that part. So
if I didn't know you hadn't been to Walt Disney World, I would be like, I wonder if I saw it. I have a vivid memory of this little girl screaming and crying so bad in the stretching room. And as soon as it opened, she and her mother got out of there. But like, we do not forget this girl.
Yeah. The first time we wrote it, I think I was probably 14 maybe, but we just hadn't written it when we were kids. And so Hope's full on like smacked the cast member because they were coming up behind us to be like, move away from the wall, and she fully turned around and just got him. And
No.
one of my favorite memories. It's just delightful to me now. Like, it kind of broke the whole scary thing for us then at that moment. We were like, that was a lot. Okay.
It was an automatic reaction. Boom, boom. Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
I did that in an actual
I
haunted
picture
house.
her doing that.
In Myrtle Beach, right on the strip, they have those little rinky-dink haunted houses, and they're the ones like where they can actually reach out and touch you and stuff.
Ugh, no.
And someone reached through a wardrobe and grabbed me.
No.
I don't know where they got kicked, but I pray it still is okay. It was just a reaction. Like,
no.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's fight or flight, man.
Yep.
I
don't like jump scares or anything.
At Universal, we just went for the Ghostbusters house. So already, I mean, I couldn't look at or engage with anything. I was just grabbing onto Tommy's backpack, going through. And then when we were done, we finished. I was like, all right, let's do Harry Potter. So everybody else paid to do the rest of the haunted houses, and we were the only ones in Harry Potter who paid extra to just do one house, and that's it. So it's a great way to get Harry Potter to yourself, though, I will say.
I can just picture you grabbing onto the back of the bag.
Yeah, and then when anyone tried to interact, no.
I'm that person. I'll talk to them like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Whoever's ahead of me, don't touch me.
Do not touch me. You will get
Unless
smacked.
you want your eardrum shot from a piercing scream.
I think that was one of the lighter houses, but
Wow.
Yeah.
So Mama Mouse says that Haunted Mansion didn't scare her as much as the Tower of Terror did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
For me, the Tower of Terror wasn't really scary. I just didn't like the of the unexpected. I didn't know what to expect on it, so I thought it was just you go up and you get one good drop, and I was going to be good. But no, it was woo woo woo. Yeah. Can't do it.
Whoops. Sorry, I was just replying to Cherie there, so she knew which one it was. Yeah. Yeah. It was not fun.
I was just going to say when she hopes that Hope is doing well.
Aww.
Yes, she is. She's on track progress-wise where she should be. So
that's great. Yay.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Nina, would you like to?
Yeah. And I do want to share, I think, what some of the fun of those Disney original rides is how you can have these stories be created from them because it doesn't already exist, you know?
Yeah.
So it's fun. The idea of getting to like hear the stories of guests at the Haunted Mansion, that sounds really cool.
I mean, it was a fascinating concept. I was really into it. And then I was like, I had like a nightmare. I was like, I can't do this. I didn't think I was going to be affected, but really cool though.
Yeah. I'm reading something kind of Disney related. It is, so I signed up for NetGalley on a whim and ended up getting accepted for things, which I didn't think would happen. And NetGalley is something where if you review things, either on a blog or on YouTube, Instagram, you can apply to get early access to books. I probably got this because everybody else is, you know, going for the hot titles. And I'm like, Haley Mills has an autobiography coming out.
She does?
Yes. So I tested that and got it. And it is so fun. In the beginning, she goes in, the opening is her in Walt Disney's office and describing visiting that. And then you learn how she got this movie deal with Walt Disney, and she has a lot of personal things about interacting with him. Right now, I'm just 16% through, so I'm just up to when she starts to film Pollyanna. But I'm excited to now watch these movies on Disney Plus too, because I'm really only familiar with that and The Parent Trap. You don't know what the other 4 movies are going to be, but
I know she has one In Search of the Castaways that's not on Disney Plus, and I grew up on that one, and I was a little bit sad. I was like, I want to watch it, and it's not here. So maybe it'll come at some point. But
I also know her a bit better as Miss Bliss, so that was kind of why I wanted to watch it from the first season of Saved by the Bell. But, but it's been a really great read. So I think I'll probably do, because it's somewhat Disney related, do a dedicated review on the channel when I finish.
Definitely do. That sounds fascinating.
I know when you sent me that snapshot yesterday, I was like, what? I did not know that existed.
I didn't know that existed.
That is really cool. Are you just reading one now?
Well, I am reading others. I'm reading Pride and Premeditation, which is a retelling, but it's almost kind of in like Sherlock Holmes, like high society London era, and you know, it deals with a murder case, and I'm really, really enjoying it.
That's awesome.
She does mention Annette Funicello and how, like, in the almost like what is the name of the commissary at Hollywood Studios, like where they actually had one where they all would be eating lunch and stuff. Mm-hmm. So lots of random Disney names being dropped.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm reading the 5th book, High Five, in the Stephanie Plum series, because those are like such guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
What about you, Heather? What are you reading?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading the comments.
Reading the comments. She's reading the comments.
No dead silence.
You're dead air. No dead air.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, last year I started like these little cozy mysteries, and they're maybe self-published. I don't know. They're not the greatest ever, because like every other sentence is here in Sweetwater Falls, and I mean, you just keep hearing it's so repetitive to talk about the town, but they're so sweet and they're so cute. So they're all around baked goods like Vanilla Vengeance and Double Fudge Felony, and right now it's Pumpkin Spice Scare. So I bought it like 3 or 4 months ago, or maybe 5 months ago, and I saved it for now.
It's time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the titles of cozy mysteries, it just brings me so much joy. They're so fun. I love them so much.
Yes.
I actually just finished reading a cozy mystery Hallmark Publishing put out, and because I love Hallmark movies and mysteries movies, obviously they're so good. But it's about like this small town librarian who's solving mysteries, and it's like kind of feels like Aurora Tea Garden, but it's like a little bit different. And it made me want so much peach cobbler. There's so much peach cobbler going on in this story. And
did they publish the recipe at the end of the book? Because these
They did,
okay.
yeah.
Like, they did that with the Apple Orchard mysteries. There were like maybe 3 different box sets of 3, so there were 9 books total with those, and I read those all last year. Nice. But they're very, very similar to these. So I'm kind of midway in with the pumpkin spice one, and then I just downloaded from the library Home Before Dark, which is Riley Sager. That's a little bit more intense.
It's just a little more intense than a cozy mystery, maybe.
Well, he pulls from like he pulls from different like horror movies, but he is a Disney fan too, so you can see like there is some cheese in his books. You know what I'm saying? Like 80s thriller, like
love it,
horror film kind of stuff. So this one is almost like the Amityville Horror, which freaks me out anyway. So this one's like a book within a book. So it's a girl and her dad kind of documenting the stuff that made them flee the house. So it's okay. I just wish his language would chill out, because it's a little too much for me. I'm like, who put that there?
Doesn't need to be there.
I know. I used to be so bad, and I would go and white it out every time. I'm like, if I'm going to read it again, I don't want to see it. I'm going to wipe this out.
I have to say, when you first started to describe this story, I immediately went to back in St. Olaf when you were saying here. St. Olaf, back in St. Olaf.
Oh, the meme on Facebook, was that not hilarious?
Yes.
You'll have to go find it, Abby. It was so funny.
Well, I saw it. I don't understand it because I haven't seen that much Golden Girls.
So you don't
it's funny. But I mean, I watched I think 2 episodes a couple of weeks ago, and I thought about telling you, and I forgot to tell you. I was like, I watched 2 episodes on Hallmark. It was very exciting.
When you finish Murder, She Wrote, have that go next. There's a very good murder mystery episode or 2.
Yes, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one too.
Yeah, the back and St. Olaf is a good one that's always said. And then picture it, Sicily, 1920. Like that's the beginning of a story that Sophia would say every time. Picture it, Sicily. It's kind of like that. What was that American Pie movies where the girl was like at band camp, back at band camp?
Right.
This one time at band camp.
Yeah, it's similar to that type of thing. So
I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like dingling Rose trying to tell a story, and I'm like, the words are there, they're just not working, guys. Okay, did anyone else? Oh, Lydia's here. Hi, Lydia.
Lydia.
I'm sorry.
Nectarines.
When you guys were talking about the cozy mysteries, sometimes when I'm looking at what books are newly available at my library, I'll do it with the ebooks, and then I'll just be looking through, and if it's like a cozy mystery, but then if a cat's on the cover, click add to wish list, add to wish list.
There's a lot of them with cats on the cover.
Yeah. So
and dogs.
How do you guys find what books you're looking to read next? Because I know I'll basically just go to, other than when I hear people talk about it on BookTube or refer it, a lot of it is like I'll go to like my library's page or now NetGalley and see what came out recently, and then just be like add, and like add it to like a wish list or a read later list. I'm wondering what you guys do. Or anyone in the chat too.
Go ahead.
It's pretty much the same. I mean, sometimes I'll do the library and I find some gems that way for sure. A lot of the time it's just what my other reader friends are reading and what they're obsessed with. And then I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. Maybe it's not my genre. Maybe I don't like it, but I will try it probably if it's available. I do check the library first every time though, before I buy it, just because I am broke. So if the library doesn't have it, I can't read it.
Yeah,
right.
I am like, I'm not into electronic books. I'm into like those hard copy books like you have there behind you. And so I bought a lot over the years. So I have probably a good 25 plus books that I need to read. So I promised myself that I'm not going to like kind of like the Hallmark movies and mysteries type of stories. Like that's similar to what Patricia Cornwell writes. I also like Mary Higgins Clark. I have a lot of her books. I have some James Patterson. So I love like the kind of like suspense, action, mystery kind of thing. So what?
Suspense and action in her house.
Did you hear it? I heard something. I don't know you.
I heard something and then I just saw your reaction and I don't really know what I heard.
What was the dog trying to bite Damon?
I thought I heard the dog. I was like, what? Oh, God. Okay. I was wondering if you guys could hear my cat earlier because she was crying at my door trying to get in here. I can't let her in because she loves to bite the little strands of lights that I have behind me. So I have to watch her all the time. So anyway, but that was funny, Heather.
No, Damon came in with the update. All is good.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, good. Good.
Let's see. What was Lydia saying? Oh, she gets her next reads. Oh, from us or friends. Yeah.
Yeah. She had a recent book video up on her channel too. So
I haven't watched her newest one yet. I need to do that.
List. Yeah.
Yeah, I also will just go because these are all books that I haven't read yet. So I'm like, what am I in the mood for off of my own shelves? Because heaven knows I need to read them. So, that's another thing I do.
Yeah.
Abby, do you review books? Like
me?
Yeah, like formally? Like, do you have
on Goodreads or Amazon. I've been doing that now for longer than I've been doing YouTube, probably. Yeah. It's changed a lot for me since then because I'm older now than I was then. But yeah, some of my early ones, I'm like, whoo, calm down. I was excited.
I love this character. Is it like when you fall in love with like the character?
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
You're like, who was that person? Was I in a bad mood that day?
Well, no, I was just excited, like really excited. And I'm like, I mean, I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember being that obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
That's too funny.
You could do a video reacting to my
old reviews.
To my such your old self's reviews, or
there you go,
something like that.
Oh gosh, maybe I should. That would be an interesting video. I can tell you that right now.
You should do it live.
Oh no! Even worse.
We'll read your review, and then you can cringe to yourself while you read it.
That was like we did a reaction video where we watched our first video that we ever put out on our channel, and we reacted to them live. That was a lot of fun. Trust me.
I still can't watch it. The first video we've posted, it's too. Like, it's fine. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I just remember how I felt filming it, and it's like, ugh, because I was not comfortable yet in front of a camera.
Yeah.
So, mine are all cringy, so I don't like to rewatch any of mine. So
mine you can see, because I was holding my cell phone, so you can see the camera. It's not a lot, but you can kind of see it like bounce around, a little bit of movement, and I was like, oh gosh.
That still happens to me when Buster needs on the tripod, because the tripod is his cat condo. So
I always love it when Nina's camera starts shifting. I'm like, hi, Buster.
Yeah. Or you'll just see the tail popping at like the bottom of the screen.
I love those. Yeah. I had to crack up at one of your recent videos, Nina, where I could see Tommy laying on the ground playing with Buster in the background. My eye immediately focused on that. For some reason, it was hilarious.
Yep. I did too. I was like,
Tommy's down there with Buster. What's happening?
I made French toast, and I just overhear Tommy going, Buster, do you want some warm butter? And it was just like this cat.
I remember you were talking in the one video about like your love of, it was the wrestlers unboxing or something that you did, the swap. Mm-hmm. And he had enough of hearing you talk about the guys, and he's like, doop, 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 doop. He left the room. I've heard enough of this.
When we were backstage, he was coming out a bit, but now he's in the middle sleeping. You can't just out of view.
He's like, no paparazzi, no paparazzi.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's made me film so much lately.
Yeah,
I know.
Work for it. Canceling the cat lady box.
Okay. Nina had asked a question earlier, so I'll go ahead since we have a lot of Disney family in here. Oh, wait, this is the different one. I'm sorry. Our favorite book we read in school. So this is not Disney. We've got Disney later. I'm sorry. Favorite book, Disney or non-Disney, that you read while you were in school?
I can barely remember being in school, so I want to say I do have a memory of really enjoying two books. One is Charlotte's Web, and the other is it Amelia Bedelia or something like that? I'm probably going way back. And then Dear Mark, oh God, it's me, Margaret, or something like that. So I remember those books. Yeah,
I remember that.
So in elementary school, those I like better than what I had to read in high school. Like in high school, I was not interested in Death of a Salesman, Great Gatsby, just the way it was. I don't know.
Yeah, but, same. High school reading was like not as good as middle school reading for me.
It, you know.
Yeah.
They made some changes. But elementary school, we read Indian in the Cupboard. Does anyone remember that or that movie?
Yeah. It sounds familiar.
Honestly, that's one I cannot remember if I've actually read it. I know the story, but I honestly cannot remember if I've actually read it or not.
So this boy gets this cupboard, and when he puts this Indian figure he has in it, he opens it and it comes to life. And then other things you put in the cupboard come to life too. So it's very, and then his stupid friend Patrick has to go put things in the cupboard. Okay, so now what would you put in the cupboard? What would you put in the cupboard if whatever you put in the cupboard came to life?
Oh God, oh geez, you got
Oh,
me.
goodness.
Stupid friend Patrick.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
So I'm thinking if I had that covered, I could put in this little Figaro and then have this baby little
Have a teeny tiny
Aw.
Figaro.
There you go.
Patrick putting in a cowboy, like that's a good idea. And you have an Indian.
Like,
You
that's
know?
a good idea.
Yeah.
It's too funny.
Oh, my.
Should be cat in the cupboard. You know, I could have 50 of them. Just keep putting them.
Yes. Hello. We need a cat in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It'd be like, what is it? The Santa Claus, was it 2 or 3, where he's like puts himself in the machine to make more of himself?
Oh, yeah,
Which
yeah,
one
yeah.
is that? That's what it reminded me of. You have all the cats. What about you, Abby?
Ooh, I think my favorite, it was, I think it was probably The Giver. I read that in 8th grade, and that was funny because I read like the first chapter and I hated it. I didn't want to read it. This is my book, my school confession. I did a bunch of the assignments as if I'd read the book and I hadn't. And I still got A's, so what did it even matter? And then I finally hit an assignment where I was like, oh no, I actually have to read the book to do this. And I read it all in one day. I couldn't put it down. I absolutely loved it. And I still love it to this day. So yeah, that one's probably my favorite. High school reading was not as good to me as middle school. Middle school, I read great ones, but high school.
Lydia brought up The Diary of Anne Frank. That one definitely leaves an impression on you because it's coming from the point of view of someone your age. So that was definitely, I remember reading that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Boxcar Children. Boxcar Children was great.
Yeah.
I don't think we read that for school though. I don't remember, but we loved those when we were younger.
Wow. Yeah, that was one that I was going to mention that stood out to me the most. Like, I feel like anybody who reads The Diary of Anne Frank as a young girl or just in any phase of your life, it's just going to sit with you and you're not going to forget it. And I do have that one. And then let's see what else. The one that Alicia just mentioned, Dear God, It's Me, Margaret.
Margaret, yeah. Oh God, It's Me,
that one.
Yeah.
And then my parents really didn't monitor what I read too much, which is probably why I like some weird stuff. But like that was the very first time that I picked up a Stephen King book, and I read on my from a trip from Indiana to Florida. I read the entire book called It, which is huge. That is a long book.
How old were you?
Like 13, 14. I know. And my mom's now, she's like, you shouldn't watch scary movies. Those are satanic. And I'm like, and you let me read all that stuff and watch Michael Myers since I was 7. What did you expect? I mean, I'm terrified now, but it's just like, you put that in my brain when I was 7. You wonder why I'm scared to go wee-wee by myself without pulling the shower curtain back. It's all your fault. But yeah, like that's some of the stuff I read in middle school. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy, right? I was in the Stephen King Book of the Month Club at one time. Like it came directly from the publisher.
Wow.
I think that's where it came from. But I got a new one.
Extraordinary to write like full-size books and be able to have a Book of the Month Club of like your own self. Like that's pretty.
Yeah, he doesn't write small books either.
Right.
Yeah.
Yvette said that she read The Devil's Arithmetic in middle school and The Diary of Anne Frank. I have not heard of The Devil's Arithmetic.
Either.
I
haven't heard of what Mel mentioned either. Like water
for chocolate.
Oh, yeah, no. I haven't heard of that one either.
I've heard of that one, but I haven't read it.
I read also, I liked the most of my middle school reading was That Was Then, This Is Now, which is by the Outsider's author, but obviously a different book. And that one I didn't hate.
That I didn't hate.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting. I feel like I'm learning so much about you guys just from what you read in middle school.
Yeah. And now I read stuff that I should have been reading then.
Yes, me too.
Because it was like, I read talking about your Goodreads, I had read your Love of Mo and Dale.
Yes.
And so, like, I finished the first one, and I'm getting ready to read the second one.
Did you like it? I'm nervous.
I did. And I'm sitting there. My vision of Mo is Ellie from Up. Like, that's what I see.
Yeah.
like her spunk and just
She's so
she's
cute.
gritty and just like I don't know. She's just great. So I love that one.
I'm so glad you liked it. I always get so nervous when people are like reading books that I recommended because I'm like, what if they hate it? Oh no. I'm like, I know what I like to read, and that's why I recommend what I like to read. But that doesn't mean that other people will like it just because I liked it. So
yeah,
exactly.
But I'm glad you liked it though.
Yeah.
I find I'll learn better what to refer to friends after they refer a book to me. Like after Heather gave me Lock Every Door. Is that what it is? Then I feel like I understood what you like better and now can better refer when I read something you'll like.
Yeah. I try not to put myself like we were just saying earlier, like put yourself in a box about one thing because I do love reading everything. Yeah. Well, not everything. Let me be careful.
A lot of things.
I like to read a lot. But I definitely love those. And I'll probably read all. Is there 4 books or just 3?
Yeah, there's 4. There's 4 total. Yeah.
I'll read those and then pass them along because like I feel like someone else could use them. Maybe Nicole's daughter could read them.
Yeah, I think she'd love them. And the next 3 are going into like they are fall themed, so it's perfect time to read them. You're gonna love it.
Nice. And her birthday's in October, so I'll get those done as quick as I can to get off to her. She can read them around her birthday. So
yay!
Look at you spreading all the book love. Okay.
Actually, that book that Yvette was mentioning, it does sound interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was just reading.
Sent back in time. Oh, that's an awful time to be sent back to.
Yeah.
You have to go back in time. That's not a great one. But I'm sure that is a very powerful story.
Especially like if you're being sent back so you know what's going on.
Yeah.
What do you do with that knowledge? And
yeah. That is really cool. I feel like I heard that was a movie too. Was it a movie?
Katie, you know? I don't know.
The House of the Spirits. I really liked. That's interesting too. Ooh, getting all kinds of recommendations.
Yeah.
See, this is what this is all about. Just so much fun. Wow. Okay. So, did everyone answer all of that?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay. Okay. So, let me find my Disney one. What was it? How did you want me to word that, Abby? Because it was kind of like opposite of what I said earlier.
Oh, if a book that you love could be adapted by Disney, which one would you pick?
Thank you.
For Disney to adapt.
Goodreads for that and think about it.
I don't know either.
Yeah, so it's because like I don't know. Some books have that whimsy to them where you're like, man, oh, you know what I was just reading that Heather knew about? Premeditated Myrtle. And it's this little girl who is really into mysteries and solving things. And I was like, she would be a cute little animated character because she's inquisitive. She's, for a young girl, she's a good, I think she's a good role model because she doesn't really let anyone stop her or dictate what she should or shouldn't be doing. And it's, intended for children. It's like a middle grade level book. So Premeditated Myrtle was something I read recently. And I thought I would like to see Disney do a spin on this.
Yeah. I've heard good things about that one. I haven't read it though.
I think you'd like it.
Yeah. This is tough. I'm going to say this one right here. This is Tuesdays at the Castle by Jessica DeGeorge. This one I also read in middle school the first time, and I just fell in love with it. It's basically these 3 royal siblings who live in this castle that changes every Tuesday. Like, it grows a new room or things shift around. And so in this one, they have to, like, there's like an attempted government overthrowing going on, and their parents are gone. And so the princesses and the prince have to, like, take care of it with the help of the castle, and it's really cute. So I think Disney would do a good job with this one. It's like fun and funny, and yeah,
that would be good.
Yeah. I can't think of anything that I could say. So pass.
All right. What about you, Nina?
Other than Myrtle, I'm still looking for
okay.
some more ideas.
Okay. I read one early in the year while she's looking at that called Stolen Enchantress, and it's Beauty and the Beast meets the Pied Piper, which gave me such Once Upon a Time vibes.
Oh, I love that.
It was so good. Actually, Twinkle Bell Taryn sent it to me like in a like care package box last year, and it was so good. It's like good enough for me to read again. But
interesting.
Once I read it again, if anyone wants it, I'll send it along because it was so good. Like I think anybody here would really like it.
I definitely am very intrigued.
Yeah, it's really good.
Huh. Beauty and the Beast and the Pied Piper. That's fascinating.
Let me grab it.
That's such an interesting mashup to do.
It is really cool, like to see how they're. Well, I don't want to ruin it for you.
Okay. Okay. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I want them so bad, and I can't. I'll show you the cover though.
It's really good. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, so while Heather's doing that, I do see that Happily Ever Evie. She said now that she thinks about it, most books she's loved, at least lately some adult ones, but she doesn't know if Disney would go for that. But The Little Prince would be a cool one. She said. So
The Little Prince, I think Netflix adapted it, and it was really good. I liked the movie a lot. I think it's on Netflix. I might be wrong, but I cried at the movie. I didn't cry on the book, but I cried on the movie.
Oh,
really, it was just really wholesome and sweet, like right there at the end.
Oh,
yeah.
And then Lydia says she doesn't know how it would work, but she thinks it would be brilliant if Disney did their own Agatha Christie inspired character, like a Miss Marple.
Yeah,
that would be a great one, actually. Yeah,
I would love to see Disney do a mystery of some sort. I think that would be so much fun. There's not really like a proper mystery.
I would like to see the Giver series adapted because I loved those. I didn't like the last one as much, but I definitely love those, and I would be interested to see what Disney could do with that.
Have you seen the movie? Of the first one? I thought it was great, personally.
I feel like I did. I did, but I've read the books like twice. Really? I really love them, and I was surprised. My local friend here, she was adamant that I read them, and I did, and I'm like, I don't know. But
so good.
Yeah.
I only read the first one.
Well, they're all great.
They're all
so
great.
I highly recommend.
So here is that cover. It's just beautiful. Whoops, which way do I go?
Oh, that's so pretty.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very, very interesting. Like this main character, and this is Forbidden Forest 1. There's more.
Oh, there's more. Yes.
Oh wait.
You just got Abby on a new quest.
I know. Go hunt it down.
So, some of the books I'm thinking of, I'm like, oh, but it's kind of dark. And then I was thinking to myself, some of the fairy tales were dark too, but I feel like things weren't so attainable and exposed, and you almost didn't know it. You got to know the Disney version, where now if they were to take, a popular fantasy book and take out all the dark spots, all the fans would be like, what did you do? You ruined it. Where you kind of miss that opportunity for the same liberties, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because Beauty and the Beast, that OG story. Whew. Yep. That was a little rough.
And then there are, I guess, like the Disney missed opportunities, like Harry Potter or Wicked, or, how do you feel about, because I know you're a big Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe fan, Abby. Do you wish that was animated? Do you like how it was?
I loved how they were doing it. Don't get me started. I could go forever. Okay. Disney did The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and Prince Caspian. And I thought they did a fantastic job with both of them. To this day, I still think they're great. Prince Caspian was a lot darker than Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and so a lot of the target audience for that, which was like Christian homeschooled people. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was just magical. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Prince Caspian's a lot darker, and that's kind of the feel of the book too, though. So I thought it's a great adaptation. They added some stuff in that I think beefed it out really well. And then it didn't make as much money as they wanted, and Disney pulled out of the Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and I'm still mad about it because I love the Dawn Treader movie, but it's not the same caliber or quality that the first two are. And they just never made the rest of them, and I'm still upset. It's been 10 plus years and I'm still upset.
I've been holding that in a while.
Just a little.
Hold the grudge much?
Well, I remember so vividly they had at Hollywood Studios this Prince Caspian like walkthrough experience, and you would see like the stone table and the White Witch would be there, and they had like a Prince Caspian meet and greet, I think, for a while, and that was even before I was really into it. And I remember doing it, and it was so cool. And I'm just so sad we didn't get more of that. Like Disney just stopped.
Yeah, wasn't that like right behind, like where they had oh shoot, what is it? Guardians of the Galaxy, where they had that. Isn't that where that was at the time?
In Hollywood Studio, no, it was around where Toy Story Land is now. It was like, it's where now you go straight and there's like the Incredibles section down there, and then you turn and there's Toy Story Land. It was like right there. And there was, it became, they changed it from Prince Caspian to Pirates of the Caribbean. And then it was that for a while. And now it's gone, but yeah. I'm still sad about it.
Oh,
I got pictures in that whole area.
Unfinished.
Yeah, it's just, it's lingers. It's just there. There's nothing, I mean, there's more to tell. Did they tell it? No.
Abby, I think this is gonna have to be another video that you do. It could be like what went wrong, and I think you should do it as a live, because eventually it'll be like you at 3 a.m. just like that, be like, did they finish? No, like still just talking about it yourself.
Oh man, that was the tragedy of my life. When I learned Disney pulled out of Dawn Treader, I was really upset. Oh. Yeah,
funny. Oh wow. Okay, well I am okay.
Yeah, it was near one man stream.
Yeah. I remember back in the day when that used to be like Airstream campers, and you can meet Donald and Daisy over there.
And weren't the Disney Junior characters over there too for a while? Am I making that up? Or Playhouse Disney? It was Playhouse Disney at the time. It's not Disney Junior.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get me started on that. I'm still holding in why hasn't Bear in the Big Blue House been on Disney.
Oh, me too, man. Oh, me too. Every time you say that in a video, I'm like, yes.
Because isn't that one of Michaela's favorites is the Bear in the Big Blue House, right? Yeah.
That
you shared her pin collection. Her pin collection with the Bear in the Big Blue House pins? I didn't even know those existed. Blew my mind.
Those are OG, baby. Those are OG.
Yeah.
Like, I bet.
We bought them like right in front of where they had the Playhouse Disney, because you know Bear was live there too, right? Yeah. That little the little store that was right there where Ariel's thing is. Nice. I have no words this late at night. I'm a morning person. So yeah, we were over there. And then JoJo's Circus, yes. Roly Polioli, the PB&J Otter.
Yes. Out of the Box was one of our favorites at the time.
That is on that's on Playhouse.
It is on Disney Plus. It's very exciting.
And we followed Tony and Viv on TikTok, and they do their little so long thing.
Oh, Abby's face.
Oh, my childhood.
I'll have to find it again and send it to you.
I love this.
Yeah. He did it, and she did a duet with him.
Oh,
it was so great. I'm like, I just want to cry.
Aww.
Yeah, that video of Michaela's, Alicia, we had confetti still from Bear in the Big Blue House where it would like cannon out.
Oh.
Yeah, we were over there all the time, and we would do the play and dine at Hollywood and Vine. Hey, I got that out. I know. We had, was it JoJo and Goliath were there as a meet and greet. And I can't remember who else. It's been a while. But I've got pictures of her. She looked like she was 1.5 feet tall. She was so little. Like, man, could we just bring back some of that stuff?
That's cute. Yeah. Nina, were you going to say something?
Yeah, when I hear the voice of Bear, I think of, or the puppeteer, however you want to put it. There was a show when I was little called Eureka's Castle, and he was the dragon Magellan. So that's more my era. And then at Universal Studios in the early 90s, they had these like cutouts of them that you could take pictures of them with. And Eureka's Castle was like my jam in the early 90s. But I remember when I saw Bear in the Big Blue House, I was like, that's Magellan. And I just connect with him as somebody else.
I don't know if you guys remember later, there was a little show called Ubi. And it was just like the whole family would talk with their hands. And Michaela's like looking around for Bear, like, where's he at? And it was Ubi. His voice is just so distinct. And was that you, Nina, that I showed that I had a Mother's Day? Happy Mother's Day thing, and it was from like Noel McNeil. It was from him, and it was a Happy Mother's Day from like where you can spend $50 to send someone like a happy birthday greeting.
Yeah.
Someone sent it to me, and I have no idea. There was nothing attached to it.
Wow, there had to be someone who really knew you. You
Yeah,
know?
and it was like Happy Mother's Day from Michaela, and I'm like, thank you, Bear. I wanted to do my Tina voice.
You sure it wasn't Damon mysteriously?
No, because I do our finances.
Wow.
Right, that was a good move. You'd have to confess by now, Damon. Take the credit.
Man.
Hey, maybe he had a friend charge it on their card. You know, that could be a good surprise.
That's true.
Good surprise.
I wanted to do that for Michaela's birthday. So I was looking through there and I'm like, how do I have a message? And I mean, we're talking from Mother's Day to the end of July. And I'm like, that's been on there the whole time. And I didn't know until recently. I was like, whoops.
Okay. You just brought something up that I absolutely loved it when I saw it in your video. Can we talk about how how Michaela received several postcards from Disney princesses that you shared in your book before you would go on a trip? Michaela would receive little greetings, postcard greetings from princesses, and I absolutely loved that.
I can't remember the year specifically, but there was a year that Disney came out with a like 4 style of their postage stamps. So it was Sorcerer Mickey, was it Genie? And I think Aladdin and Jasmine, and I can't remember the 4th one. But every month, almost, I would say for a year, but it wasn't that long, but up to a certain point, to like 2 months. Every single month, she would get a postcard from a specific character, like talking one about like her good behavior, and it was almost like a countdown. So she would get a letter from one of the characters, and then at the 2-month mark, she got like 8 more weeks kind of thing, and we did it up, and then the very final week, 3 more days, and you have to pack your clothes. I can't wait to see you, pal, kind of stuff.
Those were cute. Those were really neat. Such a great thing. Great idea. And the handwriting was just beautiful on all those postcards.
All those princesses just did such a good job.
I know, they did.
But yeah, she was excited about that. And at one time we ordered something for her. I can't remember. I think they only exclusively do it on the Disney Resort now, but it was a different company. I'm starting to stutter. I'm sorry. It happens when I get really tired, so I apologize. But we had a basket sent. It was around Halloween, so it was 2008. That's the only time we've been there at Halloween time. And they brought her a basket and had balloons and Mickey and Minnie and their like Halloween attire.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so
That
fun.
might have been around the same time, because I think that there was a little note sent to her saying that there would be a surprise waiting for her. And so there was a person dressed up, came to the door at the house we rent and brought it for her. So
That's amazing.
thank
Really
you.
cool.
Yeah. Back, when I was one of those moms that did stuff like that. Now I'm just like, you want a Pop-Tart? No.
Let me heat up your English muffin. Hold on.
You'll get your bagel. Settle down. No, I hope to still do stuff like that. It's just, you know, whew,
Who's got time anymore, right?
I know. Like, you're 22 now and you can do it yourself, right? Like, she'll be wrapping her Christmas presents from now on now. Like my mom, I don't know about you guys, but like my mom's not into like wrapping stuff. That was always put upon my dad and everything. And so not even in a gift bag, 99% of the time, it's like, here, and it's in the store bag. Like, slap a bow on that thing.
My mom would wrap, but my dad would leave the tags on it so we would know how much he spent.
Oh, wow.
My grandma was like that.
Okay.
You cut off the Marshall tag. I know how you work.
This is how much I love you. This much.
Yeah.
That's true. Heather, your birthday party game is on point.
Thank you.
Yes. I had to keep telling her to quit stressing herself so much because she's like, I have to do the cake and I have to do this and I've got to get all these little things. I'm like, Heather, slow down.
I know.
One thing at a time.
I lived your Marco Polo. You're like, you go way overboard.
I said, don't cause yourself any extra stress. I mean, it's great to do, but just take a deep breath and slow down.
Yeah, because I ran out of flour mid-cake. I was trying to vlog all of it. So we go from Heather's having a meltdown on the way to go to pick up stuff to here's the party because Heather didn't vlog anymore. It was fun, but man, I don't know what it was. The ganache wasn't holding up. It was not.
The cake looked amazing. Like it literally looked like you got it out of a bakery. I mean, it was gorgeous.
That's why I wanted to vlog it all because I'm like, people are not going to think I did this. But I did.
Well, I can attest because you were frosting the cake while talking to me on Marco Polo, so I can definitely attest that she did it.
Yeah. It was crazy though. And there was another lady that was there. She's also a cake decorator and she's the one who actually made Remy. Like I did everything else, but she made Remy because I'm like, it's not going to fare well if I have to do that with the ganache not working. So she made them for me. And I was very appreciative of that. Thank you, Alicia. But I don't even know what I was going to say now. Oh yeah. Everybody, I brought cupcakes from Sam's too. And I was like, would everyone like a cupcake or do you want my cake? And I was like really selling these cupcakes from Sam's and everyone's like, no, we want cake. So we had a bajillion cupcakes left over because people wanted my cake. I'm like, it just made me nervous, you know. Oh goodness, Nina, you got any rapid fire questions for us all now?
Oh boy, rapid fire. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna stick with what we're talking about. If you were hosting your birthday party, any Disney character you could have on a cake or theme, what would you guys do?
Ooh.
There's no question who I do. And I've seen some beautiful renditions of people that have done cakes for different like Cinderella stuff, like the dresses and all that.
Yeah. Shocker.
Oh, man, I would love
pick
Cinderella. Something special. But I don't really celebrate. Like I don't even have a cake for my birthday. It's like, okay, it's my birthday and we do maybe have dinner or something, but it's not like
we had to eat. But if I did do one, I think I'd like to do The Incredibles. I really liked that movie, and I think it's like a good, almost like theme for the year ahead, where it's like, we're going to be incredible, family unit, like Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. They're a good team. So I think I would do them.
That's a good one.
You know what I would want is, that design on the front of the Loungefly Disney book bag, like the backpack? On that design in a cake.
Now you're talking.
Did y'all see those that I posted? Like that beautiful blue and purple, like ombre book stack it was a cake. I shared it on Facebook a while back.
Oh, I'll have to go
I probably did see it.
Gorgeous, elaborate. It was like blues and purples. I'm like, oh. I tagged Damon and I was like, this needs to be my next cake. Man, I don't know what I would pick. I still want my do-over wedding with the book arch. You remember that from the Rority Garden?
Oh, girl, I I'm like, that's going to be my wedding. Hope's like, that's going to be your wedding, isn't it? I'm going to have to figure out how to make a book arch. I was like, I'm not even kidding. If you can make a book arch,
Heather
it's so
and I will
pretty.
do it because we've been talking about the logistics of this fictional book arch, and now that we know that we can actually have a purpose, because
We will all come help you, Abby.
Okay.
That's fictional book art.
Oh
my goodness.
I love it.
Funny.
I don't even know. I have no idea. Because, like, first thing that comes to mind is Beauty and the Beast, but, like, I've done that so much for Michaela. I'm trying to think, like, what I would want.
Yeah, what you want to do?
Really, really hard. I would say Snow White. I think it would be really beautiful to have, like gold with red, like a quilted top with, like, dark blue, and then the center maybe have, like, the little cutout where it's glowing from the outside to have, like, little forest and
7 little cupcakes all around it.
Sure.
There you go.
Sure.
Oh, I like Lydia's suggestion of Small World. That's super fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
if
was
I
definitely
could
very
have
colorful.
a cake of an attraction, it would be Splash Mountain, just a replica cake, like in those extreme cake shows.
Yeah. Oh, Rescuers Down Under.
Oh, sorry, I'm still stuck in that. Like, yes, that would be great. Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
And have, like, was it Ice and Mold, where you have, like, the stream of water coming down?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Coco would be colorful and fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
My birthday's in October, too. What is your day? That's really cool. October babies.
I'm a September baby. I'm close. Not quite.
Yeah, you are.
What day is your birthday, Abby?
The 29th.
Oh,
I was actually, my due date was in October, but
wow.
Hope's in October.
There you go.
And then our brother's in November. It's very nice.
Oh, September, October, November. There it is.
Mom calls it birthday season because it's September, October, November, and then Christmas. So we're like, Abby, Hope, brother, Jesus.
The best for last, right?
You know, yeah.
Oh, Janice, your birthday's this Tuesday. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Are you having a Disney themed cake? Now could you
We've got some great ideas to rip off of here. I mean,
hit up Walmart or Sam's. I know they've got edible images. It's not too late.
Picture, boom.
The Dollar Tree has cute little things too. You can put on your cakes.
Yeah. Now I'm picturing like Tommy coming home with a sheet cake that's a picture Splash Mountain, being like, "You're like, this isn't what I wanted."
It's supposed to be 3D, Tommy. Come
on. Where's the ganache center? Come on.
Yeah. For nothing.
Oh man.
I was just picturing like a bouche à Noël, like a log cake. Just like, here you go, Splash Mountain cake.
That
cut the middle out. You're good to go.
A little more creativity, I guess, or just put like a Brer Rabbit and bear in there, and
that would be so cute.
With the whistles on it. Oh,
there you go.
Turn it into their log flume. There
you go.
Oh my gosh, maybe I should start doing recipe collabs. I bought this cake.
I'm gonna put characters on it.
That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Lemon cake. Great choice. Excellent choice.
That was my wedding cake. Lemon, and then I made a blueberry. Oh, I made my wedding cake too, by the way.
Of course you did.
Why does that not surprise me?
Dork. Mine was lemon with blueberry.
Would you ever make it again?
Compote.
For like an anniversary, go back.
I have made it. I've made it several times since then. I've had a lot of people request it. They came. They're like, "Hey, can you make me that lemon cake you had?" So yes, I can.
Well, that depends. Do you want to marry me?
Still need a new wedding ring, so
that's his way to the cake. That's a secret.
Yep.
See, this is the fun of Pajama Party, guys. You came expecting us to talk about books, but we're talking about cake.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
good.
It's fun.
Yep.
You never know what you're going to get with us. We're like a box of chocolates, okay?
Yeah. A box of cupcakes that are all different flavors.
With Brer Rabbit and Mr. Incredible and Cinderella and
Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have Splash Mountain over here. Rescuers.
And a little Agatha Christie,
just a little sprinkle of Agatha Christie on there. I know, Heather, you had said before we started, there was a question you had asked about like authors that you discovered this year that you want to read more from.
Yeah.
Mine is Agatha Christie, which is not surprising to anyone, really. Shouldn't be.
Well,
that's a good one too.
I used to love to read Agatha Christie books when I was younger. Yeah, those are good stories.
She's so good. She just does it so well.
Yeah. Yep. For sure.
Well, I read my first Riley Sager book this year. So he's someone I'll definitely read again. And I think the thriller genre in general, I've gotten more comfortable with. So I definitely want to read more of those.
I've tainted her mind.
My friends always tease me because I say how I love the Bill Clinton, James Madison books, and they go nuts going, none of them wrote those. Like, it's like, well, what do you want me to do? It doesn't say who really wrote them, okay? Like, I can't find the ghostwriter. Like,
there's a reason they're a ghost.
Yes. So it's like, Bill Clinton is one of my favorite authors, okay?
Who'd have thought?
Yeah. Until you can find me who wrote it, I have to credit James Patterson, who wrote and writes everything. Every book is by him, and Bill Clinton.
Yes.
What about you, Alicia? Did you read any this year? Or are there any authors that you would like to read this year that you've never picked up a book from? Probably not.
I just want to read the 25 books that I have downstairs. So, and that's a slew of all different authors, like I mentioned, James Patterson and what do you call it? Who did I say earlier? Now I'm totally blanking on her name.
Mary Higgins
Clark. Yeah. And I have several Patricia Cornwell, and then I have a whole bunch of others. So lots of different ones.
Was that Sue Grafton? Is that what you said the other day?
I have some of those. Yeah. I have at least one of hers that I still have to read. So yeah.
I'd forgotten all about those. So that piqued my interest. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember those. So I have to revisit that at some point. That sounds really
Can you imagine how many books she wrote? She literally has an entire book series that's from A to Z. Like she has A is for, I don't know the exact titles, but her books are like A is for alibi, B is for burglar. She has all the way from A to Z books.
Wow.
And then additional books outside of that. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
Wow.
Carrie Maniscalco, that one's Stalking Jack the Ripper, right? Didn't she do that one? Which I've heard great things about. I haven't read it yet. But if Lydia loved it, maybe I will too.
Yeah, I might have to bump that up and what to read next.
Yeah, that sounds good. I don't remember. Maybe that is where I heard it from. Because it does look good. I like Jack the Ripper stuff. So imagine that.
Coming in.
Bye, Evie. Bye. Thanks so much.
Thank you for coming by. Squish the baby for us.
Yes. Seriously.
So if we're ever feeling really, really devoted to our bookishness on YouTube, I wonder if we ever could do like a Disney themed readathon and have it either be a weekend or a week or however we want to do it, and just show the booktube world what us Disney YouTubers
we should. That would be fun.
Yeah.
We definitely should. All right. The one that I read for the first time this year was Natalie Varelli. Is it The Loyal Wife? I read The Housekeeper first. Language was a little rough in a couple of places. It wasn't consistent, but it was like it would pop up out of nowhere. And then the other one was, I said Housekeeper, and then The Loyal Wife was the other one. I have to say I loved The Loyal Wife so much more. It was so good.
Like, I do always love when you read an author and one of their books is like, it's okay, and you decide to pick up another one and you love it. That's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm so down for the whole Disney readathon thing.
Yeah, Lydia, you have to participate too.
Yes.
You're in this chat. You're in this with us.
So you, that was a verbal commitment just now.
Yeah.
You didn't know. And we can do like vlogs and stuff.
Yeah, we would all vlog it and it would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And anyone who follows us on Instagram and who would like to chat more books, you know, we do have a chat going on. So if you're interested in that, we talk and recommend some stuff. Sometimes we're quiet, but other times
once we go back, it's like or you know, sometimes like if I finish a book and I don't want to keep it, I'll see if anyone in there wants it. Fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lydia's in.
Okay, good. Lydia's in. All right.
Take a breath and sign the scroll.
Exactly.
Is there anything anyone else would like to add?
I just appreciate getting to come on and chat with everybody in the chat and you guys here. It's always a lot of fun. So thank you everybody who is on here.
Yes, for sure.
Absolutely.
So I guess I should shout out before we leave. The Tales Oldest Time book club book this month. I have completely forgotten with everything that's been going on in my life. We're reading Dangerous Secrets, which is about Elsa and Anna's parents.
Ooh,
so if you're interested, it
sounds really good.
Sounds really good. I haven't started yet because I've been a little busy, but I'm really excited to read it. We'll be chatting about that at the end of September. So
great.
That is awesome. That is awesome. What is going on with you in the near future, Miss Allie?
I meant to have a video out today and I just didn't do it. So,
you know, sometimes that's just the way it goes.
I literally have a couple videos I just need to edit and put out, but I just, you know, life gets in the way sometimes. I literally spent all day running around today. I meant to be home early today to film and edit. No, I was gone all day. So eventually, because I actually did film a Day in the Life weekend edition. So I just need to edit that. So that will be coming out fairly soon. And then I will have Heather tagged me in the book tag thingy that you guys just did.
Oh, yeah, I need to.
So I'll be doing that one. And then I have several other things that this month is going to be, I'm going to have some really cool stuff coming up. That's all I'm going to say. So you'll definitely want to have the bell notification on for that one.
I'm excited. So, Abby, you going to try the color book tag as well?
Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to do for that. You were saying that. I was like, well, I have a rainbow TBR, so that might be a little bit easier for me. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It looked like a lot of fun. I loved watching yours. It was really fascinating. Also, yes, I did see Buster.
Yes.
I missed it. Darn it. I was looking at chat.
His little head.
Right at the bottom here. Little ears poking out. Good eye.
Can see him.
There he is.
He disappeared.
He's not the type you can pick up when he's on the carpet. There
he is.
Too funny.
Oh my goodness. All right. What about you, Nina?
Yeah, on my channel, Abby and I had done a Disney attractions book tag. So it was kind of books inspired by different attractions. And I've been trying to just do some more videos. I resurfaced an old tag Alicia had done about Disney princesses, where we kind of can just chat princesses. And I have a reading wrap up coming up, and just, you know, Disney wrestling bookish fun.
Oh, what did I do? I'm so sorry.
You gave Nina full screen.
I was trying to reply to Janice.
I was just going to say, Heather, because I put in there that I think you'll have to add her. Can you let her know about that Instagram chat?
Yeah. Yes. I will do that. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Sometimes life just happens, and you know, sometimes plans go out the window, and just gotta roll with it.
Roll with it, right?
Yeah.
You just gotta move on. So,
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nina, I would still love to see you. I know you suggested after seeing Leslie's color tag Like, I would still love to see you do it. So since you chose my color.
See, the thing is, I don't have a lot of physical books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I can, next time I'm over there, maybe I'll try to take a picture and we can see if there's enough of one.
Is there an average color?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Nina, I just heard Damon in the other room and you don't even want to know what he said. Yep.
We talk about books so much on Marco Polo that Damon started making fun of us, just going books. And it was when we were talking about the book Arch, Abby. That's how passionate and long we were talking about the book Arch that he like rebelled. It was just like books.
Like, I've had enough.
I'm sorry, the book Arch is still the coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, coolest thing.
I kept trying to show her on Marco Polo, and I was like, look, see the books, Arch? He's like, books.
Yeah.
Stop it. Literally every second, every breath he took, that's what he said.
And when Heather gets mad at Damon on Polo, it's like the best. It's hilarious. She'll like give you eye contact as if you're live, but you're not. So you're trying to figure out what's going on. It's so funny.
The facial expressions are the funniest because you just see it's like I'm sitting here working and I'll be listening to her talk, and all of a sudden it's dead quiet because something's happened, right? Like either the dog's, doing something crazy, and I look and I could just see the look on her face.
There's a look like this. You believe this, like in the look. You're not saying it, but you're like, you don't know if you can believe it because you don't know what's happening around you. You just try to support her as best you can.
Oh my.
I feel so bad for people who Marco Polo me. It's like, Diamond, quit licking your feet.
Like,
Diamond, everyone.
Come on. She's like, the world's going crazy today. That was yesterday's poem.
Yeah.
It will be like so specific, like, Diamond, get your right paw out of the toilet. Like, it would just be like something so right where you get the visual of what's happening.
Oh God!
Stop eating the raisins or just random things.
Oh goodness!
I'm very random. It's a little. Y'all have to really love me to stick in like you do, because sure it's not easy.
Like my coworkers now, because I'm at home. I don't have coworkers, so it's like that, and that's like my water cooler talk,
Yeah.
Oh my.
Goodness. Lydia, you should totally do that as well. I think I mentioned that. Like,
Heather, you need to pick my color for me because Nina picked yours for you.
Oh yes.
Okay.
So
I'm picking my own color.
You can do that. So,
that's also a good choice.
There's a lot of black behind you.
Yeah, because
I have quite a bit of black. Most of these I haven't.
Because she's got red on, but I don't see red.
But I do have. I have some black over here too.
How's your purple?
My purple's pretty good, actually.
I see some pretty purple. I see a couple pretty purples in the back there.
Here, behind Miguel. He's blocking them at the moment. But
whatever you have more of, purple or red, I'll let you decide. Whatever you have more of.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll have to see. I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Well, this coming week I actually have a sponsored video, so
Ooh.
I know. Oh, did you see that, Abby?
Oh, okay. Oh, Lydia. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see your shelves. DM me a picture of your shelves so I can pick a color. Because I don't want to say like orange and then you have 2 orange books. That's
Yeah, because it's a tough one too.
Yeah.
So DM me a picture, Lydia, and then I will pick one.
This is so exciting.
This is fun, yeah.
So yeah, I do have that video coming up, and then some magic mail, and what else? I don't even know. I think, well, I have 2 sponsored videos coming up within the next 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's so exciting.
I know.
Yeah.
One was really, really fun. There was like a little spoiler sneak peek on, what was that? It's Instagram. That's what it is. I don't know if y'all saw that, like the little purpley starry thing. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I probably did, and I forgot because my brain is not active at the moment.
Can't imagine why not.
I know. Too much late night murder, she wrote. I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah. I'll have to start checking Instagram to see if you guys are posting because I'm like, I'm up and down too. So
Yeah.
like, are we watching the same thing?
Alicia saw it. She saw the post.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
I'm interested to see what it's going to be. I'm excited for you.
So much fun.
Exciting.
So much fun.
From what I saw, it's really cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, I thank you guys so much. Thank you again, Abby, for coming on. Again, the door is always open if you want to be here. Doesn't matter the subject. And I thank you two ladies for giving up your Saturday nights as well. I appreciate it. And like, we miss our other crew, so I hope they're having a great time this weekend. I know I spoke to Beth earlier and she was like, I'm so sorry, but she's got some really cool stuff that she's working on and it needed all of her attention. So I think everybody.
Beth always has really cool stuff in the works.
We'll give her a pass because
don't
of
talk
that.
to Beth from, I guess, September to October 1st, or probably to the end of October.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely through the end of October. So.
Yeah.
No, I saw the stack of things in her living room.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, honey, if I was there, I would help you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I know. I wish I could help her every year, but especially this one. No spoilers for anyone in the chat, but Boo Ball is going to be awesome this year. Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed to all of us, please.
Yes.
Because you want to know. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I know Nicole's at multiple weddings today, and so we just wish safe travels for her. And there's a Zoom one as well, so that's fun and exciting. But we missed all of them today, and I am grateful for all of you who came today. So thank you for spending your Saturday with everyone here. And I love you guys.
Thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out with us.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for participating and joining in on the conversation. We appreciate it, and we will see you at the end of the month, probably, if you want to. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.